undisciplined. A woman of God will pull the truth out of you simply by existing, not because she's demanding, but because God refuses to allow you to mishandle what he treasures. So let's be real and avoid the fluff. You cannot love her right if you're still being led by your triggers. You could not possibly cover her if you're still hiding from what you need to be healing from. You can't expect to lead a woman of God if you're not being led yourself. And we often complain as men that my woman is not being submissive when you have yet to submit to God. This is why God makes it very clear. Let me love you first, and then let me love her through you. Because without God, your patience has an expiration date. Your ego becomes your counselor, and all of your deep wounds negatively affect your leadership style. And now you're wondering why you're silent. Your silence has become your weapon, bro. You force yourself into limitations because your emotions have created a ceiling. A woman of God not only needs, but also deserves a man of God that can identify his weaknesses and drag them to the feet of the Lord. Women of God need a man that can be honest about his own shortcomings and not pretend like they're not there. God does not need you to be strong. He's not looking for perfection. He's looking for your surrender. But I'm going to be real. When you become God's partner and loving her, it's not going to be soft or cute. It's gritty. It's real. It's sacrificial. And sometimes it can be inconvenient. It's about being so real with yourself and choosing holiness even when your flesh wants to take a shortcut. It's about brushing that pride to the side and shutting your mouth when you want to win an argument. It's about praying before you react or respond and prioritizing being proactive and not reactive. It's about protecting her even when she's mad at you. It's about, this is heavy. It's about showing up even when the little boy inside of you wants to shut down. If you're not letting God transform you, you will hurt her. And if you're not allowing God to stretch you, stretch your faith, stretch your wisdom, stretch your provision, all of those things in between, you will limit her. You need to become a space that she can flourish in. You need to cultivate a space that she can have peace in. One of the keys to a healthy relationship is security. You have to realize that God has entrusted you with his daughter, and he don't play by his daughter. He's a girl dad, which means that love is a stewardship, and brother, you are replaceable. So if you don't get in line, if you don't do what God has called you to do and lead her righteously, God will replace you with someone better, and you have to suffer. So it's not about being cute. This is all about covenant, not just chemistry. It's about responsibility and not just the romance. Be honest with yourself and acknowledge that your humanity is limited, but God never asked you to be unlimited. God asked you to be yielded so that his unconditional love can flow through you without your ego blocking it. This is what makes you a true partner